Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 2 of the NFL Preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Mecole Hardman. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
Well, partner, normally if a guy's touchdown passes fall in half, the first thing you'd say is, he really didn't have a very good season, did he? Well, it's true. Mahomes dropped from 50 touchdown passes the year before to just 26 last year. But remember, he had a knee injury and missed a few ball games, and he still remained in the conversation as the best quarterback in the NFL.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and that's off the mark, incomplete. 3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
Train, this is Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Mahomes now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Mahomes to throw once more. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Cardinals coming out led by Kyler Murray, the offensive rookie of the year a season ago, and back for more here in year number 2.
I still remember being in Indianapolis at the Combine when the result of Kyler Murray's height was announced, and when the tape measure showed him at a little bit above 5'10", all doubts went out the window, and rightly so. The Cardinals went 5-10-1 with him last year, but he was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy can make great plays with his arm, can scoot with his feet, and has motivated this team and has them on a really good upward trajectory.
And we've got a man down. The man down here following the kickoff. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, that's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
Murray's pass. Complete.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now from Murray. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm. And nowadays, we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws. But he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Counter play, Drake. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in mid-season ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season, utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talents.
Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray, and he's taken down inside the 30.
That's
a good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 29-yard
from the gun, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Now Murray. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touched at 8 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Hardman on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Mahomes. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
On 1st down, Drake. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Gonna keep it here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Operating from the gun, Murray. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Complete to Sandy.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's going to try and take off with it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up
from the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A first carry now. This is Williams. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd and 7, Murray got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Murray's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Coverage by Tyron Murphy.
Now Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Mahomes' pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
At the 44-yard line.
On second down now. It's Williams, and he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On second and 9. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On second and goal, Mahomes. Flat. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray, and that is incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's second down.
Throwing again, Murray out to his left. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. And I think the Chiefs have it, they do.
Murray on the keeper.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Isaiah Simmons brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
3rd and long.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Chiefs 14, Cardinals 7.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
It's now 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now is Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
A 6 yards pick.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams.
Murray's pass.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Murray. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. And now here comes Kansas City. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Mahomes going to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Mahomes pass.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range. Here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins.
Mahomes pass.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
To throw again on second down. Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So from the 36 now. First and 10. Murray you give. This is Drake. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
From the gun, it's Drake. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And able to find Kirk complete.
Christian Kirk. That's good for a Cardinals.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Here's Murray from midfield. And he slings one that's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Murray. And right back to Fitzgerald, this time complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Throwing again, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Murray's pass.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Down and 1.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run. It's Drake. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
Mahomes sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Caught left side, Williams.
Mahomes pass.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
At their own 19.
Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determined.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Kyler Murray sacked.
And there's Kyler Murray being sacked, and in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise people because they think they can get out of everything. But so often, those young guys who can move around a lot, they keep plays alive so long that sometimes they actually get trapped. Defenses are going to test him and continue to test him. I think he's got something for them as he continues to move forward.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2.
Take over 1st and 10.
Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes throwing the out route and complete. That's Robinson. 11 yards there, first down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the pre, and then we get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Now Hundley. This will be his first throw off the bench. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Hundley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hundley. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Able to find Isabella, and he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Edmonds. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hundley. This one caught by Isabella. And oh, he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Matt Moore, the backup, ready for his first throw. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Moore. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun. Moore. He's got his man. That's Hardman. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 88 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Butker now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Chase Edmonds, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing, Hundley. That ball complete to Isabella. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Isabella. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
50, Mike's 50. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
He's across
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Check back 50. What we got? What we got?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finds the open target, Arnold. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Tano Passanio. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The first running back drafted in April, this is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Here's Moore off the play fake. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And great special team.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Roll him.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. They run it here with Edmonds. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
22-yard line.
Here's Edmonds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Cardinals 17.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
operating from the gun. Moore. They'll find his tight end, Seals-Jones.
Moore's pass complete to Ricky Seals-Jones. A A gain of 7 and a first down.
More now. Throwing on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones.
Moore's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 50-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
48-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards.
From the gun, Moore. Short throw. This is Seals Jones with it.
Moore's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Washington. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On first, here's Washington, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
DeAndre Washington, the ball.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Not a run that you're going to write.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Matt Moore sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Moore. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
Moore's pass.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
He's good.
And that will get the lead up to 14.
31. Cardinals 17.
So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That's complete to Butler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Arnold. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. Complete. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Hundley got his man complete over the middle. That's Arnold. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
For Keyshawn Johnson, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Taco Charlton. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. KC's offense ready to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now Moore. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On first down, it's Washington. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The Chiefs ball carrier, Buda Baker on the tackle.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
It's a
nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Moore on first down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Moore now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
DeAndre Washington. 12 yards on the play, but it's third down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, Moore. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Garrett Dieter. Incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 10, a little under 2.5 to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up first and 10. Throwing, Hundley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They read zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
Throwing again on second and 10. Hundley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Johnson, incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find Isabella. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. That ball complete to Isabella.
It's another.
And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Mike Pennell in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. That's caught at the 3. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Glendale.